I thought that I would pretty much live and die a dope fiend, and that those were just the cards that I was dealt, and then that's just who I was supposed to be. I got born into it. Almost my whole family was afflicted by it, and I figured that was my role in life.
What we believe in is the possibility of transformation.
20 years ago, I was out there, on the street. I wasn't homeless, but I was an addict.
There was a time when I thought that it was just my fate, that I couldn't really change. It wasn't up to me.
I was a derelict, I was homeless, I was prostituting. I had lost a massive amount of weight. I had no morals, no self-esteem. I was using to live and live to use. And they gave me clean and sober housing. It was really about working the steps and having a safe place to recover.
Recovery is a way of life and is the most beautiful thing that I have right now.
Well, this is the unseen community that nobody wants to see, nobody wants to talk about, and nobody wants to help. And our clinic opens the doors wide open. And when they come in, they're treated with dignity and respect, which they don't get anywhere else.
The concept of working with people who are constantly being arrested and rearrested, and how about we try something different with these people? How about we put them in some supportive housing and try to sort of channel their behaviors in a different direction? How about we maybe try to shift their thinking a little bit? And it's been very successful.
We believe that process starts with the building of a community for people by introducing them into a community where they develop a set of peer relationships that are positive and where people get guidance about how to live a new life.
If you don't have a place to lay down at night, if it's in a doorway, under a bridge or whatever, you don't have a place to cook a meal, to bathe. It's hard to feel like you belong.
When you go into their housing, they hand you a key. This is yours. This is your room. This is where you can go.
The housing was a huge thing for me. If I didn't have it, I honestly don't think I'd be clean.
You add the mentoring piece in it, which is not treatment, it's mentoring. It's a life skill that I'm being taught from someone who has been in that exact same position I was at. And then you have this housing along with it. It's like that's the two most important pieces for me.
The neighborhood is so much better, and so much has been done to improve this neighborhood, and particularly the efforts of Central City Concern, not only in their programming, but in the restoration of so many buildings and the restoration of people's lives.
There isn't enough service money out there or subsidized rental units to serve everybody. So it's important from a practical stance that we can move people along. But therapeutically, when a person is able to attain that ability to contribute to their own development and to that of the community, there's something that lights up in them.
Thank God the people at Central City Concern saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. They saw a skill set. They didn't look at an individual who had hit bottom.
The support employment program is really taking individuals who for a very long time have been using the taxpayers' resources through treatment, through prisons and jails, and we're turning people into taxpayers. They're finally leaving our services. They're no longer receiving rent subsidies, and they're paying taxes. They're giving back to the community.
It's not just about housing people. It's not just about providing short-term alcohol and drug treatment or medications for their health. It's about that transformation when that person says, I am worth it and I love my community. That's what it's about.